Hey guys, quick video here just to show you a good idea for a cheap lockdown bar. So this particular build, I'm trying to do it under a budget of $500, and I blew most of that on my new SSF stuff. I'm gonna do SSF impactor, and yeah, I blew most of my budget on all that stuff. But everything else I just have laying around. And but I got kind of stuck on the lockdown bar. You know, I mean, trying to rack my brain on how I can do a cheap lockdown bar and just use stuff laying around to stay in budget. And a buddy of mine, Taylor, said, you know, I got all these appliances kicking around on my property. He does some scrap metal on the side, and he said, swing by, we'll take a look at some fridges and stoves. They got some great rolled edges on some of the drawers and some of the tops. And yeah, we found a really great front-loading washing machine that was dead, and great way to upcycle the top of this thing. We pulled it off and cut it with a jigsaw and a metal blade, and just basically cut it down the center, and then I cut one side to trim it to size, and you can see it's a perfect fit. And just welded it in the middle, threw a little bit of auto body Bondo on there. I'll give you a look at the weld on the bottom so you can see my weld here. And then over here I just used some T-brackets, and I bent those T-brackets, and I'm going to notch those out so I can use that if I want to do an actual lockdown scenario. But worked fantastic, guys, and literally free. You know, aside from your sandpaper and you know, your bit of weld there and whatever prime and paint you use. So that's my next stage. This is going to get slathered in some buildable automotive prime, and then I'm going to paint it, and it's going to look fantastic. It's going to look like a legit lockdown bar, and feels like one as well. I had a real lockdown bar on my last machine, and this feels no different, guys. So there you go. Cheap idea for a free lockdown bar with a little bit of work. Cheers.